We have already seen the trailer for the brand new Dexter Original Sin series, but now we're going to dive a little bit deeper into the show and we're going to have a look at the full cast to see who is playing who and if there's any familiar names in there. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Entertainment. We watched the trailer or the intro, whatever you want to call it. It looked like the intro. They labelled it a trailer. Could it be a bit of both? None of that really matters. Until there's new footage of the show, we're stuck with what we've seen. However, it is now time to look at the cast for Dexter. And let's see who is playing who. Who's playing Dexter? What noticeable names are in there? Well, here you can see the top cast, and we're going to look at the main actors in this show. So straight away, I can see Michael C. Hall is returning. He is narrating, so I assume he will maybe be a voice in the head of perhaps Dexter Morgan. Is that fair? Is that something that we might get?
Yeah, we could get that, but I mean, we've seen in the original Dexter that he narrates it himself, so is it not going to be weird if younger Dexter doesn't have his own voice, if you know what I mean? But I think it would be weird if you had two voices, so...
No, totally agreed. Now, another thing I seen was Sarah Michelle Gellar, who is a pretty big name. She's playing Tanya Martin now. Don't know who Tanya Martin is, but she is in there. And another thing that I think is very noticeable is that basically a lot of the cast that we see from the original Dexter show is still in this, albeit not the actual cast, but the characters are in this show. So you have Maria LaGuerta, you've got Angel Batista, you've got Vince Masuka. Now, no sign so far of Dokes, which is very disappointing. We have Laura Moser, who obviously Dexter's mother, she's in there as well. So yeah, you can see here that we have a bunch of characters, but no Dokes is disappointing. So I'm guessing the backstory is that perhaps Dokes wasn't in the department at that time. Now, obviously, since this show is happening earlier, the likes of Batista, Masuka, they're a lot younger. So, I mean, you can see here that they've been played by, younger actors, albeit James Martinez doesn't look that much younger than Batista did in season 1, but you can clearly see that Vince Masuka kind of looks like someone fresh out of high school. So could Masuka and Dexter perhaps be in the same class?
Tell you what though, he's got a weird cheekbone definition there.
He does, but I mean, could Vince Masuka be someone fresh out of class? Could him and Dexter be in the same school or whatever, same learning, college degree? I don't really know. You've got Maria LaGuerta, who looks a lot younger here. I'm going to assume that she hasn't, risen to her rank when this show begins. So yeah, it's strange seeing the same characters, but obviously a lot younger than we know them to be from the original show.
Absolutely, but here you need to do this. You can't have two new actors and keep one old one. You either start new or you just stick with all the old guns. But again, I've seen a lot of these actors. I've seen whoever plays Angel Batista and Laguerta in Power Book 2, and they look noticeably older, and that was about a year and a half ago. There's no way in hell they could have played a character of themselves in 91. It just doesn't work like that. And again, I think the main thing here is that all these characters here are all in 10 episodes. Michael C. Hall is in 10 episodes. That's all good. That's positives for me, immediately.
Yeah, immediately. So, yeah, I mean, let's have a quick look at the cast then. So, I think we'll look at the main ones, probably Dexter, I'd say Harry and Deborah, and we'll just see what these people have been in. I'm not too sure who Tanya Martin is, though. That seems to be a new character, so not too sure.
What, Bobby Watt?
Yeah, Bobby Watt as well. Not too sure who
Adam
that
Spencer.
is. Yeah, I mean, these could be people that were previously in the department. Also, I think it will be interesting to see what kind of rank Harry has and how respected he is as an officer. I think that will be interesting to see. But yeah, let's check out Patrick Gibson then. So, in terms of his actual age, do we have an age here? As Wicket is Internet Movie Database giving us an age. It doesn't look like it, but I mean, I think he certainly looks like someone that can pass as a Dexter. I mean, I think he looks young enough for an 18-year-old or a 19-year-old or whatever age he's supposed to be in Original Sin.
Yeah, he was born in Westminster. He returned to Ireland as native Ireland.
It's an Irish name, isn't it? Patrick Gibson.
Patrick Gibson there, fella.
It's a good Irish name. So what's he been in? He's been in the OA, Shadow and Bone, Tolkien, and What Richards Did.
I'm not absolutely hee-haw.
Yeah, none of them are recognisable at all to me, but I'm not going to pretend that means that he sucks. You know, I mean, he could be a good actor. We've just not been exposed to him yet. Christian Slater, now, that is a name that is 100% familiar to me now. I don't know if I'm thinking of a different Christian Slater, but that name does sound familiar.
It does sound familiar, but here, I can't...
I don't recognise him, I'm not going to lie, I don't recognise him. He has been in Very Bad Things, True Romance, Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, and Broken Arrow. So again, I'm not familiar with his, top stuff.
No, I've no idea, honestly. I've never even heard of those movies. I mean, True Romance has to be the most fucking generic movie title I've ever heard of.
Yeah, a little bit disappointing here, but again, I mean, we'll give him a chance. He kind of, who's that guy he kind of looks like? Well, that picture there. Who's that look like?
He kind of looks like the guy from Insidious.
That's who I was thinking. What's his name? Is that guy that's saying no Patrick something? Patrick
Wilson.
Patrick Wilson. That's it.
That's what he looks like.
So maybe I'm getting it mixed up. Maybe I thought
he also has a look of Chief Matthews, is it?
Yeah, maybe.
In the trailer he did there.
No, not here. Alright, we have Molly Brown playing Deborah Morgan, and in terms of her shows, I mean, I've heard of Billions.
The Rock.
I've heard of Billions, I've just never seen Billions. Senior Year, Evil. She's actually been credited for Dexter. That's one of her most well-known shows. Does that mean that she hasn't been in enough shows to make up?
Maybe, but you would have think that the other guy, Patrick Gibson, would have been credited for that because he was in nothing else.
Yeah, so again, not really familiar with Molly Brown I know Billions, just haven't seen Billions. I believe that Maggie Siff was in Billions.
Yeah, a lot of people have been in Billions.
Right, who else have we got? Let's have a quick look then at Maria, Angel Batista, and Vince Masuka, since that's all the other characters that we know. Well, obviously we're not going to check out Michael C. Hall or Sarah Michelle Gellar. So, Kristen Molina playing, obviously, LaGuerta. I'm looking again, not familiar with any of that stuff.
But she's what? I think I said she's 43.
She is?
Yeah.
40. Well,
she looks good for 43, right?
But then again, that picture could be. But then again, so she's 42 or 43, and she's playing Maria LaGuerta. So they're suggesting that that's almost like saying that Maria in the original Dexter's almost 60, which I don't believe at all.
Obviously, yeah. I mean, if you're an actor, you don't have to play your exact age, but it has to be in that ballpark, doesn't it?
I would say so. In terms of Martinez,
what's this guy born?
Angel
1970
Batista.
Or something? So this guy's 44.
This guy is 44. Don't know where you're seeing his date of birth, but alright, okay, I'm blind.
Well, he's 43, he will be 44.
He's been in Billions. So I don't know
one episode though.
One episode, buddy, that's it. Nothing else.
I'll be honest, this looks like a cast of fucking nobodies.
It does, and then we have Alex Shimizu.
You said he's fresh out of college, no mention of his age though.
And he has been, no mention of his age. He's been in The Blacklist.
Interior Chinatown.
He's been in The Terror. I don't know. Based on a book, but no, it's not that one. It was a different Terror. So yeah, I don't know any of this guy's work. I don't know any of these people. I don't know any of the things that they've been in. So yeah, that tells me that this cast is probably a cheap cast assembled. I think that's what we've got here. Or maybe they blew their budget on getting Michael C. Hall and Sarah Michelle Gellar in. I just don't know. Sarah Michelle Gellar's probably on decent money.
Yeah, what else has she been in?
Well, she's not known for Scooby-Doo.
Well, that's not who that is.
Yeah.
Daphne,
I'm pretty sure she's...
Yeah, but hold on here. She's not a fucking A-lister because she was in Scooby-Doo.
She's not, but she's been in, she's not in Scream and stuff. Buffy. Oh, yeah, Buffy.
I know what you did last
I know, Cruel Intent. So all those kind of movies, all those slasher kind of movies, like I said, she's like a horror icon.
Scooby-Doo
kind of deal. So, yeah, she's been in all that stuff there. So, all that kind of... And apparently she's in The Big Bang Theory as well for one episode. So there you go, guys. That is your cast there for Dexter. Let us know your thoughts down below. We'll catch you in the next one. Looking forward to it. Just because we don't know who they are doesn't mean that they suck at all. So we'll find out when it starts. But yeah, looking forward to this show. We'll catch you in the next one. Until then, peace.